Madam Chair, thank you so much. I'm happy to rise in support of Amendment 3 to the Justice Statutes Amendment Act. My concern here is that this bill puts transparency at risk. Not that I agree that we as MLAs should be allowed to accept any gift at any amount, but what baffles me is why we would not record the acceptance of those gifts. I wasn't in government in 2015. I know all the challenges that we face today are because we were in government in 2015. But setting that aside, I wasn't here. But I'm going to go out on a limb that if in that period of time we had introduced such an act, I'm confident that you, on the other side, would ask, what are we trying to hide? So what indeed are the members of the UCP intending to hide with the passing of this legislation? I'm going to thank my friend and colleague, the member from Beddington, for pulling this quote up. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Truth damages a cause that is just." Our cause here is respond to the needs of Albertans, to respond to their needs for health care when and where they need it, without looking for the hospital that has a waiting list less than 12 hours, finding a school that isn't over capacity with the teachers and educational assistants needed for their children to flourish. As my colleagues have stated earlier in the debate, I've also had no challenges in doing my job with the limits that are in place. I too was invited and spent 20 minutes in the infield during Stampede. What did I do during that 20 minutes? I tried to make useful time in chatting with the other guests that were there, learning what their concerns were, exchanging business cards, and agreeing to follow up for one-on-one meetings or roundtable discussions afterwards should be necessary. I'm confident that the Premier could do the same. I'm confident that everybody there would feel that they had their moment to meet the Premier, that they too could share the concerns that they have, and then they could follow up for further discussions at another time. Minister Amory stated that these changes are needed to meet the changing times.
Honourable member.
We're done?
No, you can't.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my apologies. My apologies. The Minister of Justice. My apologies. Stated that these were to meet the changing of the times, but as my colleagues have pointed out, in fact, the times are not changing in any other province. Every other province has a gift limit. Every other province requires those limits to be recorded. Why would any MLA, if those recordings were not required, would we not voluntarily record gifts that are over $100? Would we be concerned, would the members on the other side be concerned that their constituents...
Now you're done. According to